Hello, I'm Matt Wallace and this is Pro Bites at Home. I thought I wanted to be a pro when I was about 20, 21, when I went over to America to play university golf. I thought this is a career that I'd really like to do. So around then, and then it took me a couple of years to really understand what it would be to take to become a professional. And it wasn't until 2016, 17 when I actually managed to break through and get my first win. So my advice to someone turning pro is if it's something you really want to do and achieve, then go for it. But understand that it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, and there's a lot of good golfers out there in the world. So you got to give it everything. Yeah, been doing a lot of work. There's more to golf than just hitting balls. So there's the strength and conditioning side to it. So staying healthy. It's given me an opportunity to change my diets a little bit because I'm not doing the same active work that I normally do. So it's been interesting to do that side to it. Doing workouts in the garage with my girlfriend, and then doing some little bits of chipping and putting out the back garden, just to try and keep that competitive nature about me going as well. So yeah, it's been different, but it's been fun. I don't think I've got any personal funny stories myself. Being caught out on the golf course when you need the toilet is pretty bad. Actually, one time is in Holland when it was on the first hole. Actually, I needed a referee to take me to the toilet and then take me back out. So being caught out on the golf course is not the best. It's not the best time. When you're not playing well, I think for me, when I'm playing, when I feel comfortable and feel confident, I don't get nervous in playoff holes because you're there for a reason. You've played well, you know. So I don't get nervous then. It's when you're unsure of your game. I can't put that down to a specific tournament, but there's been a few, and then you grind out a score. But some days where you really feel like your game's not going to be there, and you go, "Oh no, this could be a tough day." Oh yeah, I had a 2-foot putt maybe, and the annoyance of this was it was the 72nd hole at Bay Hill in Arnold Palmer's event, the Invitational, and I'm playing really well all the way around, and I'm in contention, bogey 17, and then get to 18, try and make birdie, miss the putt, but then don't go to tap it in, but kind of rush my routine a little bit, and I missed a 2-footer on the last, going from 3rd to 6th place. So if I could have a mulligan, it'd probably be that shot. Well, I love the future archive range. With JL, it's been the same since the start. As soon as they wanted to sign me and me be an ambassador to the company, it's their uniqueness, you know. It's not everyone wears the same things at JL. You can have your own sort of idea of what clothes you want to put together. I love that it's a small group of players that are out on tour. So something that I wear you won't see really anyone else wear for the rest of the year, which is pretty cool. And this is one of my favourite Future Archives tops. It's got that sort of West Coast America feel to it, the Cypress Point sort of area with the trees, the cypress trees, and yeah, I love JL, I love the company, I love the clothing, the fitting, it feels expensive, it feels nice, and I really enjoy the company. I'm shirt untucked at the moment, and I'm shirt untucked at the golf course a lot of the time. But I try to keep that smartness sometimes, so I feel confident and comfortable with it tucked in. when it's out, it's more relaxed and I feel a little bit sloppy. When it's tucked in, you feel proper, and I've always had my shirt tucked in at school and stuff like that, so shirt tucked in. It's going to be different. It's going to be like it was on the Alps tour for me. Not many people watching. So I think the difference is we as players and professionals playing in front of thousands of players thousands of fans, sorry, is that excitement that they bring, and we won't get that. So can I reach those levels of intensity that I bring when the crowd is there to watch you and they give you nerves? That makes me focus more when there are a lot of people watching. So I need to get into that that zone that I get into when they're there about. So it'll be different. There'll be no noise. You won't be. You can't blame anyone for putting you off or anything like that. So it'll be different, but golf is back, so that's good for me.
How special was the one at the PGA Championship?
That's the only one as a pro, and that's not a bad one. Playing with Jordan Spieth, Tiger was the group behind. Dave, my caddy, wasn't even looking at the ball when it went in, so that was fun. The reaction was obviously caught on camera, which I went mental for, and the noise was just, I've never heard a noise like that on a golf course, which the fact that it's happened for me was brilliant. And then you had the commentator call me Mike Wallace, so a lot of people call me Mike from now on, which I'm okay with. But yeah, that's one of my most special memories, especially in a major. I hope so. I think golf was in a brilliant place before this all happened. The European Tour are doing a brilliant job. The PGA Tour obviously being the forerunners of getting us back out on the golf course. It will take some time, but this game is too good for it to not be right at the top in world sport. So golf will be back to where it was beforehand. It just might take a little bit of time.